Hey, Super Moses here with a video on how to make permanent mobility in LEGO Fortnite. For this mobility, you will need a couple items. I have the item list over here. You will need 40 times blast powder, 8 times flexwood, 20 times granite or more for the rails, 12 planks, 25 wood or more for the road, 65 wooden rods, and 20 torches. Alright, let's get started. This is going to be a hard difficulty level. So once you reach the card to make that, um, just watch the video before you actually build anything. Because if you mess up, then you have to gather all your resources again, and it's not fun. And things will mess up. So alright, eventually you have built up with the stairs, and you're gonna make your first platform somewhere. So let's say this is your first platform after you have built up with the stairs like I have done over there. Then eventually you will have your first guideline platform. Make sure that the way you're going to build is not going to hit a mountain, because that would be very sad if you would waste all the builds and eventually get stuck at that mountain. You want to go straight forward and try and reach multiple zones. So I've got this zone, I've got the frost zone, the desert zone is over there. Yeah, that's your ultimate goal. Eventually you can make some buildings like I have over here. You can have people walking around, you can craft your material. And that's very useful because I have a cave over there and I can just go up, put everything in the chest, grab in my cart, go to the desert, boom, get some material over there, boom, I'm back here, and do everything up, you know. But alright, so you've got this. Eventually, you're gonna place another wooden foundation right next to it. If you don't know how to use your snap mode, at the bottom of your screen there should be a couple options. On the left you have build, snap mode, rotate, nudge, and exit build mode. You're going to use the snap mode option. Place it in position. Alright, so you got your first 3. Now you're going to place that one. These ones are now a lot easier because you can stand on your previous platform. It's just every time this one is just a little bit tricky, but these two very quickly to finish. Well, do that and you got yourself a pretty nice platform. So to continue with the rails. So the rails have to be a certain distance apart, and to know which distance that is, you're going to head to toys and place a dynamic foundation approximately in the middle of the platform you just built. Now make sure around the dynamic foundation it's always free. Everything you do on a dynamic foundation, you can't have anything touching it. So you're going back to your building parts. You have your granite foundation over here. And you're gonna place it next to it now. So as you can see, it's touching it. That's good for now. But on this side, you're gonna use your arrow keys on the keyboard. I don't know what it is for the controller, but at the bottom of your screen, it's called the nudge option. And nudge it just one to the left. So you can nudge, as you can see, and make sure there's just one in the middle. So there's nothing over here between the builds and one over here. It's the same with my cards over here. There's none over here and one over here. Alright, so that's the rails. So what you can do now is just easily use your snap mode option again. Look at the side of that tile and just snap mode it in position. And now you already got yourself a nice rails. to continue to the cart. And now it's the most difficult process. So you've probably have like a situation like this. What you're gonna do is destroy the granite again. Just make sure you're having an extra 2 granite over here, so you can continue the road. You don't have to do this part all over again. Alright, for your first cart, you're going to your building parts section, the foundations, granite foundation, and place it all the way at the front, and make sure it's exactly aligned as you can see here on the sides. Also on this side it's perfectly aligned with the dynamic foundation and at the front. And what we're going to do is we're going to place another one on top of it and do the same thing in the back. Yeah. Alright. Now you're going to head to your toys section. You have a large thruster, and yeah, you can choose on which side you want to make it now. But the second one you have to do it on the opposite side and make sure it's hitting each other. I'll explain later. Just do the same as what I'm doing and build it on, let's say, this side. And what you're gonna do is you want to make sure, don't place it yet, because you might fuck up. This is not correct. I'm gonna do that all over again. So the item list has some extra blast powder in case you fail, like I just did. So what you want to do is you want to, it needs the perfect position. Is it perfect? Nope, it's not this. This is it. So you have like a very tiny gap below it. And the side is exactly aligning with all the rest, as you can see. So that's the perfect position. Now you want to place the other one exactly next to it. Make sure it's aligned. So as you can see, it's exactly the same. It has to be touching, because you want to place 4 in a row. Right? Yes. Alright, and what you're then going to do is place it above. Right. Now head to your furniture section. Go to seating. Scroll all the way down. I used a bench. You can use whatever, but yeah, you have the material for the bench. Go stand on top of it and place it like that. Great. So I'm going to destroy this campfire now. Make some extra space. Okay, so I've got my rockets on this side. I don't know which side you guys have it. I hope on the same side too. But eventually what you want to create is this. I hope, let me just grab this. is the one rocket goes on this side and the other one on that side, because you can go back and forth. So let me just pull this one a little bit back. As you can see, this is a separate card and this is a separate card. So let's build the next one. We got our dynamic foundation at the toy section. Dynamic foundation. Place it over here. Make sure the granite is gone. For you guys, I would just keep building a bigger road on either side. I already have my road over here. And then we're gonna do the same thing again. So you're gonna head to your granite foundation and place this one. 2 on top. Always make sure everything is in position. Let's go to furniture, seating, scroll down. Now you want these benches to face that direction. 1, 2, as you can see. We're going to the back. Head to your toys section. Large thruster. Let's see if we can place it in position. First try. Would be great. Yes. So exactly like that, you got this space below it, and it's lining up. Just make sure there's nothing around it. Also, when you're going to build the rails after it, you're not going to build rails against it. You're going to make some rails and then push the cart inside the rails. Just make sure you're gonna do that. Don't do anything without watching this video, man. Because you're gonna mess up and you're going to have to gather your resources again, especially your blast powder. That will take some time. Alright, so we got the first thruster. We're gonna build the other one right next to it. This one next to it. Next to it. Build this one above it. Let's see where there. 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 And there. See, everything is great. Alright. So now what you want to do is you have your road over here. Just push this a little bit back. You made your road and you're going to push the cart inside the road. Make sure you're standing in the middle. Boom, and the cart is inside the road. Amazing. I'm gonna push this a little bit further. Strongest banana ever. You're gonna, okay, sure. Now for this, we'll do that later. Let me check. Well, for now we can build some foundations. Just make sure you're not hitting it. This, I wouldn't place one over here. What I would suggest is place something over here. Make sure there's always some space in between. That's my cat. Hello. Yes, hello. Not even my cat came walking up to me and just started living here. Ah. Alright, so you made this, great. Let's just to make sure build a safe shot. My cat is on my keyboard right now. Just a safe shot over there so it can't fall off. You don't want your thing to fall off. Your card. Alright, so you made this. Now you can just go to the side and push it against it. Then go to this side, push it against there. And then right now you can destroy this one. Go back to your granite foundation. Make sure you're doing everything the same like me. If you're doing anything different, you're gonna mess up and your whole card will be destroyed. So please make sure you're doing it the exact same way as I'm doing right now. Alright, so now I can just use the side and push it inside. I think a bench just got destroyed. Yep. If this happened to you, your bench got destroyed, don't place another one on it. Don't place it on it right now because it's stuck between these two rails. If you want to place the bench back on it, yeah, it's the whole thing will mess up. It will even mess up when I probably place this on it. So I had to do that before. Probably. Am I gonna... Oh, let's see. It'll be fun. I hate this game really if it will... Alright, so the button can work. I just figured that out for you guys. The button can work. Just keep it on the button. Now don't use it yet. Make sure you're not using the button. You want to make sure you're... Because this thing goes so fast, it will destroy the card. It needs to stay like this, and now you can push the button and go back and forth. And make sure you're not going to fall off. Because it's going very fast. Don't fall off. Don't even use it, right? Don't use it. Stop. Don't use it. Okay? Just don't. First make a road. That's long enough for you to actually anticipate on the fastness, on the speed of this card. So just make a road. And now we can test it. If we want to make, if this happened to you, this bench, we can actually kind of fix it. Oh. Just always make sure that if you're going to build on it, that it's completely free. Everything has to be completely free on the side, well, except for that button. But even with that button, I was scared the whole thing would destroy. So for right now, it's free. Go to your furniture, seating, all the way down, bench. Click on the bench. What you guys can also do, if you're making it completely free, before you're gonna build on it, go make a box like this. Now, if you accidentally touch it, it can't fall off. Let's see. All right, the bench is on it. Just push it to one side. Do that. Now we can push it back in position like that. We're going push it over there. Now we can complete the rails. Make sure you're doing everything the same. And that's how you build something. You wanna let's test it. So we're gonna test it. Yeah, I need to push it in position first. Always push it in position. It has to touch each other. All right, go on it. Now you're gonna interact, and it's going very fast. You wanna, it might fall off, maybe not. Or I immediately shutted it off because I don't want to let it fall off. No, and that's how you made your working, functioning card. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos, more content, more everything.